When was the last time you acknowledged the good things about you and appreciated yourself? Yes, I'm talking to you. Not your spouse, children, family, friends, or the people around you. Just you. For some of us, even thinking about acknowledging ourselves and the good within us feels uncomfortable, right? Acknowledging yourself is not it's not about being selfish or egotistical. Many of us, if asked, including myself at times, would easily be able to acknowledge or point out our faults, what we thought was wrong with us, or all of the many mistakes we've made over the years. But when asked to acknowledge our accomplishments, our skills, our gifts, the good within us, it takes a minute if we're able to do it at all, right? When I first thought about this question, honestly, an hour later, I still didn't have an answer. That let me know where most of my energy was going. I did what I call focused on the positive side of negative. I thought criticizing and focusing on what I thought was wrong or what I thought I needed to work on or fix was the best thing I could do. If I acknowledged my accomplishments, I thought it would make me lazy. I found myself with a ton of projects that I had created but never did anything with. It was never good enough. I never took time to appreciate what I had done, what I had created. When I received my master's degree, I remember reading an article, right? And there was something in the article I didn't know much about. So instead of celebrating my accomplishment, I berated myself on the one thing that I didn't know. Acknowledgement is defined as to accept something as being true or real, to accept, recognize, and admit that something is true, to show appreciation and thanks. Look, life can be hectic, fast paced, and intense. And it seems as if everything is trying to grab our attention and bring us out of the present moment and keep us from going within, right? There's this constant demand for our focus, energy, and to keep our attention on what's next. A constant sense of having to do, be, and consume more. We seem to be focused on where we're headed. We never take the time to be still and celebrate where we are, what we've done, or who we are, right? When we don't acknowledge all of who we are, including the good and the bad, our uniqueness, our strengths, our gifts, we tend to look outside of ourselves for validation and we feel a sense of lack or that we always fall short of something. Choosing to acknowledge and appreciate all aspects of who we are can help build self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-love. When we learn to celebrate all of who we are, our uniqueness, we feel a sense of fulfillment. By not cultivating them, we'll never fully develop all of who we are and share who we are with the world around us. Acknowledging your achievements and celebrating when you reach your goals is a way of providing feedback to yourself, right? It can be a way of motivating yourself to keep going forward. There is value in learning to pause and appreciate yourself and your achievements. Science has now proven that we become what we repeatedly do and what we constantly focus on or give our energy and attention to. So why not focus on and reinforce the good, or at least have a balance? When you start taking time to acknowledge who you are, your accomplishments, what you have done, the positive, uplifting changes you've made in your life, no matter how big or how small, you suddenly start to feel whole and you feel like you're enough, just as you are. So today, take a few minutes and acknowledge yourself and your accomplishments, no matter how big or how small. Celebrate your progress and build on your successes. Begin to appreciate yourself. As you make acknowledging and appreciating yourself a daily practice, you begin to build your confidence, your self-love, and thus your ability to give to the people and community around you. You'll know that you're more than enough. Today, ask yourself, what are some of my accomplishments within the last year? Where have I had small successes and wins? How can I celebrate myself? What are some challenges I have overcome? What do I like about who I am? Until next time, here's the whole being healing. Peace, love, light, and bliss. Ashe.